Low-cost housing project of over 109 million rand at Vryburg is on the verge of collapsing. Reports say 1,000 low-cost houses which got completed recently are beginning to fall apart. Joining us to give us more on the situation is, of course, our reporter Tsholofelo Mathibedi, who I'm told will be joining us a little later on in the program. It's time for your weather news now. Here is Azwi. All right, we seem to have Tsholofelo Mathibedi on the line with us. Tsholofelo, a very good afternoon to you. Please tell us, some of these houses have just been completed and occupied less than a year ago, but are already showing signs of collapse. Can you tell us what you've seen so far?
So far, what we've seen, a lot of those houses with cracks. The residents or people that are staying in those houses actually are complaining that structurally the houses have problems. The roofs are leaking, the toilets are not up to scratch, and they are saying that they've been trying to get that to the attention of the municipality. They've sent a couple of letters to the municipality to tell them about, the structural damages or the structural defaults, rather, that are there in their houses, but to no avail. That's why they're saying that they believe that they didn't have a choice but to alert the media to the problems or their plight, to indicate that they've been staying in those houses just over a year, but already there was a house that has got the structure of the dining room wall has just collapsed completely. The owner says she was just, visiting the neighbors. When she came back to her house, the whole wall was on the floor, and she didn't know how to respond to that. And now she had to put corrugated irons actually on the place where the wall stood.
Tsholofelo, have you managed to speak to the building construction officials yet, and what did they say?
Well, the construction company that is supposed to be on site was not there today. We were made to understand that they will be resuming duties on Monday, and we're planning to go back on Monday to speak to them and maybe even the municipality to get to understand if they are aware of the plight of the residents and if there's been any kind of engagement and what is it that they are planning to do to try to actually address the plight.
Tsholofelo, any word from the Human Settlements Department?
Well, for now, we engage with the municipality, but they indicated that they are not in a position to give us an interview today, but they say that they will be engaging with different people that have been, in charge or dealing with the project itself, and they will then be able to give us a response on Monday. But they indicated that they were tabling a report that they would then send to the Human Settlement Department, which then speaks to some of the structural defects that are there. But they say that they will give us a full-on response on Monday.
All right. Thank you so much for getting back with us there. That's Tsholofelo Mathibedi talking to us about a low-cost housing project in Vryburg.